Hello, Henry Lowengaard with a different Ear-idescent Nightingale. This one has 24 strings. It has 15 chords held in an Oscar Schmidt chord holder. It's got fine tuners and feathers. It's got tuning pins. It's got a convenient holding spot for the tuner as well as a happy handle. And it is tuned in a diatonic way for 3 circle of fifths diatonic scales. And how would you choose chords for that? Considering that I don't play that way too much? Well, I figured 7 of them could just be a straight diatonic in the middle, because that's the one in the middle of the, the 4-4-1-5 part of the circle of fifths. So this is like, and these chords themselves are arranged in circle of fifth manner, so that chords that are likely to be played near each other are proximal to each other. And so for this little row here, the fingerings are pretty orthogonal, which is to say they're pretty much the same no matter which mode I feel like playing in. Like here. Good old Ionian mode. Over here. Nice Aeolian mode. So the fingering is the same. However, the fingering is not the same for the nearby keys. For example, if we call this G, even if it probably isn't G, but it might be G. Over here is the C, and the C is the root of the subdominant of that. So you need a G7. And here's the F. So it's likewise. I'm still trying to keep things close to each other. So ideally, I'd have a third row here, and some of these ones that are up on the top would actually be on the bottom. And I'm probably going to figure out how to make some chord bars that will do that. Over here is the D, and we know that D needs an A7th, and it needs a G. We already had a G, so. So there they are, the 3 guys, and they have all the other chords that are needed in each of those diatonic scales spread around here, except I haven't made all the diminished because I'm thinking, well, I don't use the diminished a lot, and maybe I'll put some suspended chords on there. So this is like a dead diminished over here. I made one, kind of gloomy. Now this is pitched lower generally than the main autoharps. Most of the strings that are gone are the real tinkly ones up at the top. Of course, this being guitarro-like, you don't have to play with your hands crossed. You can play straightforward. It has a little string dampener here, and I can do my dampening trick. But let's hear that more chords. There's like over in the D department. There's a D minor that's needed for C. There's an A minor that's needed for a lot of things. F sharp minor is only needed for D, key of D. And this is dead. Don't worry about that top note. It will go away. I'm thinking of throwing, these are very straightforward, very boring chords. I haven't done my half height notch trick on them, and I haven't put a drone string into them. And it turns out that I could drone either on this high A or on this high G, and either of them would work. And actually, if I just do it on the A so that I know it's there, put an A in every chord like that. Oops. An A in every chord. Sounds pretty good. As does a G in every chord. And I could probably just retune that top string to either be an A or a G and have that droning go on. I'm probably going to do that. Besides, those ends of the felts are actually kind of weak that I put on here. So, yeah. And then later I may come up with other chord schemes, something like prism, but prism, diatonical prism. I like my other scheme of just pushing harder to get a simpler note and more complicated when you push gently. And I might move these bars up some more because there is some serious harmonic trouble. That should really be damp, and it's really quite noisy. If I move the bar up in the middle where the harmonic moves, then these clear up right away. So if I move this all up, then I won't be hitting the harmonics as much, and I will be killing things off pretty quickly. So that's the new Iridescent Nightingale. Why don't I play something on it? Not use these buttons. I'm going to play something to the tune of my heat coming on. How about? Sounds classical, like. Wow, you can barely hear those low notes. These low guys, very muddy. It's a sound. Oh, it also doesn't have a pickup, so I'm going to have to stick a pickup on here. I have one I can. Figure out if I can install it permanently or just make it temporary. Anyway, that's the new Iridescent Nightingale. Talk to you later. Bye.